there's someone that has met you and you give them a new perspective. And so what they usually try to avoid thinking about, there are ways that you help them to think about it, but in a healing way. So it causes them to feel uplifted and like encouraged to be able to be strong enough to face their shadow, is what it feels like. Okay, good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. I am Mystic Alchemy. Okay, so this person has many memories and they weren't the greatest. There's a lot of things that this person went through and they try really hard not to think about it. And, they don't really want to feel it because there's a lot of emotion that's attached to their memories. And it can make them weak, right? Because it was difficult. There was challenging moments, challenging situations that they experienced that it feels like it haunted them for a long time. It might still happen. However, they found a way to cope with it by just burying it and just not talking about it, trying their best not to think about it in order to continue to move forward without being so affected by the emotional state that their memories put them in. However, there's something about you to where you can talk about situations that are challenging to speak about. However, you have a certain level of empowerment when you speak about those times, the tough times that could happen in one's life. And you make them look at traumatic experiences in a different way, in a way in which they feel like they can take time to pay attention to what is bothering them from their memories in order to heal from them, because they've ignored them for so long that it really has affected them on a deep level. And it really feels like a subconscious level as well, because there's a lot of restrictions that they've been living with. However, they are like self-imposed, is what I just picked up on. Self-imposed afflictions and restrictions because they've chosen not to look at their shadow in which, or in the way in which they would need to look at their shadow to feel better. It will hurt first, but then after the pain goes away, they'll be able to move forward. And there are things within them, or how can I say, there are aspects of them that need to be healed, but the only way they could heal them is by tackling this area in their life that they've been ignoring for so long. So you are helping them to create new memories that are taking more of their attention than the memories that have given them trouble to cope with. It's like a replacement, like a healthy replacement. Not to say that they're completely forgetting about the memories that have traumatized them. You don't really want to forget anyway, because that's a part of you. So they don't want to forget, but they want to be able to have so many more memories that make them smile, that they could appreciate what they find that they can appreciate from the past situation that may have been challenging for them. And it creating memories with you is kind of hard to articulate this the way it's coming to me, but I'm just going to go. In the way that you help them to, or not really help them, but in the way that you create new memories with them through experiences and through conversing with one another, it's healing. It's just healing. It's a healing experience. So you could be talking about something that's connected to their experience from the past in an abstract way and still touch base on what is bothering them inside. And they begin to heal. And this causes them to want to go into solitude and like hermit mode in order to really obtain all of the benefit from healing. So this person could be in this state of like retreat right now where they just need time to unravel everything that has been bound to their spirit for so long. And in order to do this, it's best to do it alone, because to have too much influence around you is like it can get chaotic and distracting. So it feels like you have helped them to initiate a deeper connection with themselves, with the best aspect, or the best, how can I say, the darkest aspect of themselves that will result in them being able to activate the most purest version of themselves, is what I'm feeling right now. So these new memories that they create with you, and these moments of communication, are very healing. They could be healing for you too in ways, but however, how this message is coming to me is highlighting how these new memories and communication with you is really healing for them, and it's changing their life in a very, it feels like it's abnormal. Like they don't feel like this is normal. They don't even know how to categorize it. They just know it's special and it's spiritual. So yes, that's it for this message. You are their angel, their earth angel. I just heard that. I was about to close out, but I have to say it. Okay, so that's it for this message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. If you would like to book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. And if you would like to join the membership just to support me, I do appreciate you in advance. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.